Hello everyone, welcome to my space again. Today I am here to share a recent interview experience of one of my friend. She is studying in RGPV Bhopal. As you can see, the role is of the Ninja basically system engineer at TCS. It's an on-campus offer which she was interviewed for. It's a latest interview experience of 26 November. You can see as of. So let's begin the technical interview questions first, technical round first. The first was about the introduction. I will also give insights which you can add during while giving your answers. So, like in introduction, you should prepare an intro of around 1 or 1.5 minutes. Basically, your introduction should contain your college name, in which college you are studying, your CGPA, and that's it. Second, it can be if you have done any internship, you can add into your introduction also. Third, you can add about the extra co-curricular and hackathons or any groups you are in. This can you can include in your into also. Fourth, you can include about your strengths. Basically, you can include 2 or 3 strengths in your resume. It will reflect, it will give a good impression. Next, you can include about, at last you can include your technical skills, because when you are basically here you have to conclude your introduction, so you should describe about your technical skills. At last, while ending your introduction, you should tell about this project I have made. And at last, while finishing the introduction, you can say that, sir, this is the project, would you like me to explain more? Then this is what driving the interviewer means, so you can apply that here also. The second question is, what is Java? She was asked about what is Java. That everyone, the Java people will definitely know about this. Third question is features of Java. All the features like garbage collector, security features, etc., etc. You can mention over there. Not a very tough question. Fourth question is of OOPS concepts. All the 4 pillars of OOPS is it is asked everywhere basically. In each interview it is asked, so not a big deal. Then code of method overloading and overriding and dry run also. You have to, it's come under polymorphism basically. So this question is also asked me in system engineer round for Infosys, as I mentioned in my previous video. So you should prepare these code also. He may ask you to write the code and dry run. He can or she can see the dry run also. Question 6 is of JVM, Java Virtual Machine. You should know what it means and what it does. Question 7th is the extension of Java. You can search, use ChatGPT, prepare notes over there. Question 8 is a further process of bytecode, what it becomes. Like as we know that the code in Java directly, not directly get converted into machine code. It it gets converted into bytecode, then further processes are being made. Question 9 is, why do you want to join TCS? As you should, as everybody, TCS is the best option if you can go for. I know it should be a backup, but you should explain the reasons why you want to join TCS. You can explain that it is it gives employment to a large number of people and various extra reasons. You can find it on Google. Question 10 is the about the CEO of TCS. See, in these companies, basically service-based companies, these questions are being asked to know whether you are aware of the organization you are wanted to join. Okay, as everybody is interviewed for these roles, so these little questions make a impact huge difference between you and the other candidate. So you should know these basic questions as you are interviewed for this role and this organization. So it will be better to have this much knowledge. Question 11 is again about the organization. What's the headquarters? Where the headquarters are located? Question 12 is the revenue of TCS. Again, and you should know about the revenue of the organization. I know it is unrelevant, or I will say it is very. I had seen first time this question, so you should also jot this point that you should know the revenue of the organization you are joining. Number of employees of TCS. It's the highest number of employees in India in any IT companies I know. You should Google the number of employees. Question 14 is any questions to ask. Basically, this question is you should ask the questions related to the current market scenarios. Basically, what's the new technologies TCS is working on? What's the recent what we say investments that other that TCS has, or how much is in AI, how TCS is shifting from a normal tech base to AI, what's the latest technologies TCS is using. Okay, you can use these questions because this question will give an impact on the interviewer that yeah, he knows about the organization, what the organization is doing, and he's literally interested in joining the organization. As this worked for me in my recent interviews, so you can ask these questions. It will definitely work for you also. Let's move on to HR round. In HR round, basically, it will be dependent on your resume because every person is different. So questions might be change for might be helpful for someone and not for everybody. So let's deep dive into it. Here you have to give your intro in 60 seconds. Yeah, as I said earlier, you have to prepare an intro of any 1 minute to 1.5 minutes. Then it's how's your day? It's basically to comfort you. Third question is academic related questions. As she was from RGPP, in there there is used to be a kind of you can switch to Manet in your last year if you are having good score in your BTech basically. So she had been a member of Manet also. Third question is as it's regarding her academic background like ethical hacking and basic questions. What is social engineering? The cybersecurity concept basically. Fourth is about Trojan horses. She might have mentioned into her resume about some cybersecurity stuff. That's why she was asked about this question. Then why TCS? As this question was asked earlier also. You should prepare why TCS is renowned company and why you wanted to join. Sixth about is that she about the organization. It's not none of your business. Internship key takeaways. Okay, she might have done internship. So the interview asked, "What are your key takeaways from the internship?" So you should prepare a kind of a 1 to 2 pages of your internship journey. What was your role and how much month of is your internship of, and these kind of questions. Question 8 of relocating and locations. Here you have to mention that yes, I am able to relocate. I have no issues, and you should also mention that you have no issues about the locations also. If he or she asks that you are willing to relocate in these locations or not, so you should mention yes, I'm willing to. And then question 10th is about any active backlogs. You should here you should if you are having any backlogs, you might not be eligible. But if you are having any active backlogs and if they permit, then you should prepare a kind of that how you will overcome from that backlog, and you will improve. Okay, any study gap, if you are having any study gap, you should have a proper explanation why you are having that study gap is for fun or you are actually preparing for something. So you should be aware of and at that present mind of state to explain that. Have you read the declaration? Okay, so this is to know about the awareness that you are going to join the organization and you have read the proper documentations or not. So you should, this is a kind of a, I will say, awareness question. Okay, so prepare it well. Okay, so this is all about the recent interview question of TCS Ninja System Engineer role of 26 November 2024. So keep liking and subscribing to the channel. I will put much more videos like this. Thank you.